Hey guys. So I am laying in my bed since 3 a.m. and it's 5 and I cannot sleep. I'm just like laying there talking to myself in my mind. And I was like this with Emilia when I was pregnant with her. I could not sleep. Like, I think it's your body's way of preparing you for this, like, cycle of being up with a baby, right? All night long. And I'm super sensitive to the moon energy. So I'm laying there and I'm like thinking about all these things. And I just go into deep thought, right? When you're just laying there. And it's a really good time for you to be aware of downloads of conversation with a higher perspective because your ego is still at rest. So I'm laying there and I'm thinking about all these things, and I'm like, man, I should just go live because maybe there's something in here for somebody, and maybe I'll connect with somebody, one of my friends across the pond. Maybe actually, let me tag a couple people since I'm awake. So I want to talk about what I was thinking. I don't know how to send this out, actually, you guys. um, I just started thinking about my business and how I got to where I'm going and how this all came about and where I am in my journey, and just thinking about how, you know, a lot of times we have these dreams that start to form in our own mind and what that looks like. And give me a second because I'm going to tag a couple people because I figured. Oh, hey Kelly. Give me 1 second. I was actually getting ready to tag you. I figured there might be a couple of my friends that are awake. Yes, it is 5 a.m. and I am not used to seeing this. Okay. So, all of our dreams start in our mind, right? It starts as just that, a dream. Like this, oh, I wish I could have that one day. Oh, I wish that I could do that one day. And it is not until we actually take action and we do the work that's required to get to that dream, to build that dream, right? Um, and as I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have woken up more. As I'm thinking about it and I'm laying there and I'm thinking about people that actually built their dreams, they had to go through something to get there. And the people that are looking at these people that have done all these things that they desire are looking at them feeling envious, feeling jealous, thinking that they could never do that. And it's because they're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to take the action. They think that it's just a vision in their mind, something that they can't attain. And as I'm sitting there and I'm breaking it down, it really comes down to what you're worthy of and what you believe you're worthy of. And if you're willing to actually like step into it and do the work that's required to get you to that point. So I'm just sitting there thinking like so many people, my sister-in-law is really, really successful compared to most people. She's very successful and it's been a big trigger for me because I'm comparing myself to her and her success and her journey. Her journey is not my journey. She's very intellectually smart. She went to college. She got a degree in pharmacy. She's very academic. That's not my journey. And when you compare people to like those types of things that you are not, you are never going to live up to who that person is because you're not fulfilling your own dreams and your own journey. So if like I continue to compare myself to her, I'm not ever going to be what I need to be in this lifetime, and I won't ever succeed in the way that I need to succeed. So I'm just sitting there thinking about like people that are always constantly comparing themselves to other people and other people's journeys and feeling like I'm not that. I'm not that successful. I'm not that good. I'm not that smart. I'm not that intelligent. I don't have those things in my life. And as you continue to compare yourself to those people and to those things, you are never going to be that because that is not who you were meant to be. You're not stepping up into living your own dream. If you're meant to be a successful cabinet maker, if you're a woodworker and that's your passion, and you're doing these things and you're not actually like living the dream that you want, and you don't believe that you're worthy, that people will pay you for the things that you create, then you're never going to have that. There is a bridge between this thing that I've created, this gift that I've been given, this passion that I'm holding, and then realizing that there's people out in this world that are actually willing to pay you for that gift because it's a service you offer, because it's a product you offer, and people see the value in it. So I guess today I just really want to talk about owning your worth, and knowing that a part of you building your dream is owning your worth, and knowing that you came to this earth with a certain set of skills and a certain set of understandings, journeys that you've gone through personally, emotional journeys, pain and suffering that you've overcome, that you've gone through to get to a certain point in your life. Hey, Megan, to turn around and help other people. And when we devalue our own skills and our gifts, we are not living up to our full purpose, our full potential, and then we're not actualizing that dream. So, do you guys have any questions? I'm just rambling, and I hope that there's something in here. And I hope that one of you is like, oh my God, I totally needed to hear this. So, Megan, before you jumped on, I said that I was just laying in bed for like 2 hours, just laying there, and all these thoughts are just spinning in my mind. And I'm like, okay, I can make this productive, and I can just go live and talk about what's in my mind. And hopefully, this is actually helpful to somebody today. And I'm just thinking about how people have these concepts in their mind. It's something that they want to feel in their life. It's something that they want to experience. But that's where it stops for most people, unless people are actually willing to put the work in. And the work is your mindset work, believing, like actually learning to own your worth, getting the thoughts and the beliefs out of the way that are preventing you from doing that, taking action that's really, really scary, coming on live at 5 o'clock in the morning and communicating things that need to be communicated, living that passion that's within you, and like actually putting it forth into the world, because there's somebody out there that's going to connect with it and that's going to see the value in it. But you have to see the value in yourself. You have to see that it's worthy. You are worthy of receiving an energetic exchange called money in our world for your gifts and services. And I'm really playing with this because for a long time, even though I knew that I would get transformation with people, I didn't own my worth. Like, I didn't understand that I had a gift, a certain gift set that not many people have. And there's a reason why I have this skill set. And I'm not going to be fulfilling my purpose until I actually own that that is a gift that I was given in this lifetime to serve other people. And so that is just what I wanted to share with you guys today. Your dreams will not become reality until you take action, until you realize that they are really in you for a reason. The passions that you hold are in you to help you move into the direction of what you desire in this lifetime. But it takes you to understand that the gift that you hold, the passion that you hold, is because there is a driving force within you, and in that is for you to claim your worthiness, that you are worthy. You have been given this certain unique perspective, this certain unique gift, this certain unique way of helping people in the world to help you along your journey. And when you understand that it's a complete system, you are worthy of you have these gifts for a reason. You claim your worthiness in it. You are good at what you do. And then the equal energy exchange is, I am worthy of getting paid for that because this is my certain gift and talent. I was just thinking about comedians and stuff. There's a you guys know Fluffy, right? Gabriel Iglesias, right? And we love him. He's coming to the state fair. And I was looking at the his ticket prices, and they were like, he's getting paid, okay? And I'm thinking as I'm on my walk yesterday, like he's not like, oh my god, okay, I can only pay like and only like this much money because people can't afford me. No, he's like living his purpose. He's doing his dream. He set the prices, and if you want to come see him, then you're going to pay the value because you're excited to go see him. So you're going to get the money, right? And in my mastermind class, the wise women that I'm with, we've really been talking about valuing your worth and why people would pay you for your services. And it really comes down to you because you are the vibrational set point of what people are willing to pay. And if you feel like you are not like worthy of people paying you for what you know that you're worth, okay, so if you just have your prices set really low because that's all you believe you're worthy of, that's what people are going to pay you. They're not going to pay you anymore. There was a thing that Tony Robbins I was listening to, and he was talking about how it's something about how he met a bum on a street, and the guy was asking him for like a quarter or something. And it's called Life Will Pay You What You Ask It For, or something to that effect. You can look it up on YouTube or I'll link it. And it's so true. Like it's about you valuing you because as I'm in this coaching world, before I came into this coaching world, like in your general real life setting, people don't talk about money. Like I know a lot of people just don't discuss money, and it's like taboo to talk about how much you make. And then when I came on this online world, it was like, whoa, like people were constantly talking about money, and they're Megan, actually, I didn't, it wasn't a specific reason, but I thought maybe you would be up because you're awake now, and I could chat with some of my friends that are in their day. So if this is hitting you, I'm glad. So as I was like immersed in this online world and people were talking about, oh, I hit my first 10, K month, and oh, I make 50K months, and I'm like, oh, wow. People pay that? Like there is actually people out in the world with money that like pay that? And it comes down to those people have gotten to a place where they're owning their worth. They're like, I have a skill set. I've come to this place. I have uncovered this journey in a certain way, and I know the value in this, and I am setting my prices based on what I know is valuable for the services that you're getting from me, or the transformation that you're getting from me, or the shortcut that you're getting from me, because it took me 10 years to get to this place, and I understand this, and I break it down, and I'm giving you this transformation that I've been through, and you're paying me for that shortcut. Good, Megan. Okay, have a nice dinner. Oh, Kelly. And Kelly understands too, like, because she's a coach, she's a health coach. So I'm sure, Kelly, that you understand, like, when you came into the online world and people were talking about money, you're like, whoa. It was like eye opening. Like, people were like, oh my God, you make that much money? Oh my God, you make that much money? How? And I just got it. Like, I got it that they realized that they were unique. They had a certain skill set, that they had value to offer to someone, that they were holding themselves in a place of value and service, and that they were owning their worth. Okay. Right? I agree, Megan. I don't have a lot of like, my parents are big on, oh, people shouldn't get paid that kind of money, and who is that? I don't know. Who am I to say? I don't know. Because I believe that when you're in a place where you're only surviving for your family, you don't have extra money to do the things that you want to do out in the world that you would desire to do as payback. So I don't look down on people that get paid a lot of money, because I look at that, those people that want to give back to the world, they have the means and the resources to do that. Where people that are just surviving don't have the resources, and they might want to donate to charities or to give back in some way. So I don't I don't know. I don't look down on it. I think that's just kind of like a money block. uh, oh, good, Kelly. Yes. So, Kelly, that's the catch right there, right? We put ourselves into, oh my God, there's not people out in the world that would pay that. And I'm going to tell you, when you're holding that vibration, those are the clients that you're going to attract, right? The people that like just have enough money or don't really have enough money or whatever. So, if you are in the vibration like, oh my God, people don't have money out in the world to pay me for this service, those are the people that you're going to attract back. When you start to hold your worth, like, there are clients, these are my ideal clients, this is the amount of money that I'm charging because this is the value that I'm giving them, and these are the results that they're going to get because of what I'm giving them, then your frequency changes. Okay, so just look at that, because that's a complete block. Mostly, Megan, but if you can look at certain actors and musicians that like have squandered their money away because there's some underlining unworthy stuff there. Like, look at MC Hammer, right? He was like the biggest like R&B, rap, whatever, pop, I don't know what his genre was in the 80s, early 90s, and he's broke. He's doing like a Geico commercial, or no, what was the hooks, the things that you put on your wall and hang them. I have some anyway. Yeah, yeah, because the whole thing is like the hammer thing. Anyway, he's broke, and I think that a lot of that goes into like unconsciously, like this feeling of not feeling worthy. Like, you have all this money and you like vibrationally like get rid of it because on some level you don't feel like you're worthy of it. Yeah. Good. I'm glad that this is helping you guys a little bit. So, as you're moving through the world, whatever you do, in whatever way you're coming into the world, as you're holding these dreams, this vision in your mind that feels like it's so far away, that feels like it might not even be real, realize that it is there for a reason. It's there for you to actualize it. And it's not going to happen on its own. There's things that you're going to actually have to do to make it happen. Like, I thought about this. People that have had like the lucky breaks, they weren't lucky breaks. They actually had to do things to get to that point. That was just the one moment in time that things shifted for them for whatever reason. I think that like most people that get discovered or have their break or whatever, it's not just like a one, okay, I'm just gonna decide to do this and then it happens. I think that there was things that they had to do consistently to get to that point, and then the universe like lined up with them and things started to shift into a new direction. So as you're moving on your journey and whatever you want to manifest, realizing that there is work to be done, there's actions that you've got to be taking, and you have to believe that you're worthy of it. You have to believe that the service that you're going to provide, the um, products that you're going to sell, whatever you're going to do to exchange energy in this world, you're worthy of that for a reason, for your own unique perspective. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Kelly, a lot of people actually hold that, obviously, because if we didn't, the world would be in a different place financially, and we'd all, be wealthy in some way, shape, or form. Um, but a lot of spiritual people hold this like, for so long we've been in this place vibrationally, like we weren't owning our gifts, that it was bad. And I was just thinking about this last night before I was going to bed. I'm psychic intuitive. And when I called myself that, and I've done this work for a while on myself, immediately I thought of like that is a bad thing. Oh my God, like there's attachments to it. Like it's bad, it's bad. Like, so if you are in this world and you're using your gifts, your natural intuitive gifts, your natural ability to connect with people, your empathic gifts, your creative gifts, the world hasn't been set up in a very long time to honor those gifts, and we are coming into like an awakening that that is a part of who we are too, and we are to be honored for utilizing those gifts, and that's a part of our worth. And I had to do some work on myself as I was laying in bed, because like there was all this dark stuff attached to like psychics being psychic and, you know, being intuitive, and what does that mean? And there was like this suppressed energy I was holding, and I was like, oh no, we got to get rid of that. So just recognize, Kelly, like if you're moving, like recognize if you're holding anything that's saying like, I'm not supposed to be paid in this world because of these gifts. Megan, that is the key for sure. You have to believe you're worthy, and it takes, like, you literally have to do the mindset work. You have to sit with yourself and go, why am I worthy of this? Why am I worthy of this? Why am I worthy of getting paid for this service, this thing that I'm offering to someone? What makes me worthy of that? And listen to what's going on in there, what comes up, what is like in the background going, who's going to pay you for that and why? Are there people that are going to pay you for that? So think about it. We are in a world where there is a lot of money, and there is a lot of people that have money. But when you're in the vibration that like you're only seeing people that have this much money, you're not aware of the people over here that have money to spend and that want to invest. So the moment that you start holding and honoring your worthiness, that you are worthy of that, that you have a gift for a reason, that you're here to share it, and you're stepping into that automatically, as you hold the frequency that those people are out there and they're willing to pay you, immediately you start to attract them to you in some way, shape, or form. Right? All of a sudden it's like, oh my God, where have you been? They're like, I've been over here hanging out, waiting for you to believe you're worthy of me paying you for this service. Okay? So just keep in mind that if you're like in this little box, just looking in this one little moment going, oh my God, who's going to pay me for this? Who has the money to pay me for this? There's somebody over there that is ready to pay you. You just can't see them. Oh, good. Good, guys. Okay. There was so much that was running through my mind that I just wanted to get it out on video so that it actually helps somebody and it's not just stuck up in my mind. And the biggest thing is that people have so many different journeys in this life, and we are not all on the same journey. Obviously, there are some people that are doing the same type of thing that you're doing, but they've come from a different perspective. They have a different energy. They have a different personality. They're saying it in a different way, a unique way. How many people are doing the law of attraction? How many people are doing mindset work? Like tons and tons and tons of people. But you vibe with me for a certain reason. My personality, the way I say things, I don't know, like how I get up in the morning and don't care and I'm just going to come here and talk to you. I don't know. There's a reason why people vibe with you for a reason. And it is about you claiming that unique personality, that unique perspective, that unique worthiness. And when you get to clear out anything that's saying that you're not worthy of receiving an energetic exchange, because that's all it is. It's just paper for this service, for this thing that you provide, for this product that you provide to someone. I am worthy of it because this is my passion and I'm getting paid for it. Then things start to flow really easily. Yay! Yeah, Kelly. I was just sitting there thinking like, oh man, somebody's up. Well, obviously you guys are up. You're in your midday, but I'm like, somebody's there. Somebody's there. Okay, so do you guys have any questions around worthiness? Like, worthiness is a big piece, right? This is a lot of work that I do with my clients, working through these underlining things that are saying, I can't charge that because of this, because who is going to pay me, because who is out there that's got money. So Kelly, you hit the nail on the head, right? That we have these beliefs, people held these beliefs that there is not people out in the world that have the money to pay them. Because that's your own frequency. So what I would urge you to do is, in your world, I would request the universe to show you proof of people doing what you love and what you want to do, and that are getting paid the amount that you want to get paid or more. And I want you to anchor those people into your mind. Every time you think, like, how can I do this? Who's going to pay me? Who's going to pay me to do that? Every time I want you to have that person or those people anchored in your mind, and I want you to think it is possible. It is possible. They're getting paid to do that. It is possible for me. And so in between there is anything that you got to clear up with your unworthiness. Yep. Kelly, it's so funny that we just decide. Like, we literally come to a decision where we're like, this is what I'm doing. We stop asking permission. We stop asking questions from the universe. We stop asking how and all that stuff. We're like, this is what I'm doing. I don't know how it's going to happen. Line it up. Like, I'm done with that shit. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want to do. This is my passion. Make it work. And that's about you stepping into your creative power. We all come to that point where we're like, yep, you just decide. You literally just decide one day because you're sick of being where you are. And you just decide. You're like, okay, this is what I want. I had another thing that was popping in my mind there, and it's gone. Okay, whatever. We'll come back to it. That's how I've made every transition in my life, Kelly, is that it literally came to a cusp of a decision. Like, you do all this work, right? All this mindset work, all this work, all this work, all this work, and you literally come to a place where you're just like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing this. And that is what I'm doing. And I feel like anytime that I've ever really made a shift in paradigm, it's like literally like I've just said, this is what I want and this is what I'm doing. And that's where I'm going. I stopped asking for permission. And I think that's just about me, like, holding my own, like, value and, like, my own decision and my own choices. Yes, Kelly, we get to the point where we're so, like, drained from doing it the other way that we're like, okay, I'm just gonna do this other thing that I have not tried yet. Okay, guys, I hope you're having an amazing day. I will be back on a little bit later. I could ramble and ramble and ramble forever, but I don't think that's going to serve anybody. So let me recap for those of you that have followed through all this. Thank you. There's a reason why you have these things that you desire in your life, whether that's more money, an improved relationship, an improved health, a better house, whatever it is, the thing that you desire, the thing that you're looking out into the world and you're seeing people and you're envious of and you wish you had that. There's a reason why you have this desire, and you have gifts and talents and things to offer to the world in your own unique way that can help you actualize those dreams. But it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to just magically appear in your life. It's not. I mean, things manifest all the time, but it actually is a process, and you have to do the work. You have to know that you are worthy of receiving an energetic exchange called money for those gifts and talents and services. and that there are people in the world that are willing to pay you for that because they value it, they see the value in it, they see how it can help them improve their life in some way, shape, or form. It's going to make them happy on some level. It's going to give them a shortcut in some level. It's going to help them transform and heal on some level. They see the value in it, but you have to see the value in yourself first. You have to offer the value first. I have a unique perspective and a unique service to offer you, and I value myself, and I am willing to hold that value, and you're going to give me money for it. And there are people in the world that when you hold and claim that value, they will line up in your world because they see you. Okay, guys. So just think about this as you're moving through your day. I hope you have an amazing day. If there's any more questions, if you watch the replay and you have questions, pop them in. I'm always going to respond to you. Okay, so if anything pops up and you're like, okay, what about that? Just pop them in there. I'll be willing to help you. Okay, Kelly, have a wonderful day. Good luck with setting your prices. So sit in some meditation and own your value first and feel into what feels really good. Okay? All right, Megan, I hope this helped you. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.